Hey guys, it's SeekingTiki. We're back, and in this episode, we are going to the Florida Keys.
Woohoo!
In the last episode, we said we got so excited and actually didn't stop at Homestead. We went straight to Key Largo. So here we are driving to Key Largo.
Key Largo! Woo!
We stayed one night at one resort. I forget the name, but they only had one night because it was Memorial Day weekend coming up.
We got lucky because of a cancellation.
Yes, we keep getting lucky. So this is us at that one resort for one night.
Here we are going to dinner at the Isla Morada Fish Company next to the Bass Pro Shop. I have to say it is a restaurant with one of the most beautiful views I have ever seen in my life. This was the most incredible sunset maybe we have ever seen.
Yeah, it was really cool. And the food was really good too. So we got back that night and we were pretty tired. So we actually ended up watching some RV YouTube videos.
Yep, we love to watch New State Nomads. I think that's who we're watching here. And they happen to have a series to come out at the exact same time we were in the Keys of the Keys. So super helpful, guys. If you're watching this, thank you.
All right, so the next morning, Sarah got up early and...
I did. Got some beautiful shots of Key Largo. Just breathtaking beauty. If you haven't had a chance to go to the Keys yet, put it on the top of your list. It is not to be missed.
And actually from Traveling Robert's video, we went to Mrs. Mac's Kitchen for breakfast that day.
Right. Awesome, iconic local diner, and Traveling Robert is another YouTuber that we love that's inspired us a lot. So check out Mrs. Mac's Kitchen if you're there.
So one of the things we did most is actually just drive up and down the highway. Did some sightseeing.
Yep, just driving around from Key Largo to Key West is a really incredible activity, actually. Hands down, the 7 Mile Bridge and all the views there, most beautiful views I've ever seen in my entire life. So plan on a day where you can just take, it's about a 2.5 hour drive just go straight from Key Largo and drive all the way to Key West and back if you can do it. The views are not to be missed. If you fly into Key Largo, I highly recommend renting a vehicle that you can do the drive with just for an afternoon, just so you can check it out.
And here's Sarah. She's doing her workout on her portable treadmill.
Yes, me, trying to keep in shape. Got a little mini treadmill for the trailer. It worked for a while, till it didn't work anymore.
And we went to this really cool brewery in Islamorada, and they actually had this really cool salt scrub that Sarah really liked.
They did. Well, if you're in the Keys, you have to get a salt scrub. So that's one of their iconic items, and it will make your hands smoothest they've ever been. So key lime flavored.
And here we are. We are actually at the new RV park. It was really great. It was called Riptide RV Resort in Key Largo. So we stayed there Memorial Day weekend.
And again, we got super lucky. They were completely full, but they just happened to have a cancellation for the couple nights that we needed it. So kind of flying by the seat of our pants again, we really lucked out. So thanks for taking us, y'all. Also, this is an exciting video. Really gave us a lot of peace of mind. We got our Waggle temperature monitor. So it's just a really simple monitor that runs via cellular.
Yes.
Where that way we can get text alerts to our phone and we can always know what temperature it is in our trailer. Oh, are we still recording? Oh. So that way we never have to worry that it's getting too hot or too cold for our dogs. So thank you, Waggle. You've made our traveling so much easier, and this way we don't have to worry what our dogs are up to other than, you know, chewing our shoes and stuff.
And this one actually runs on the Verizon network, which seems to have pretty good service all across the country. Here we are, we're relaxing in the RV, actually watching some YouTube videos, this time Traveling Robert.
He's actually was our main original inspiration. Back when we wouldn't even have ever considered RVing, we just happened upon his videos, and he actually ended up inspiring us, one of several YouTubers that inspired us to just go ahead and do it. So thank you, Robert, if you're watching this.
Right now we are driving down from Key Largo almost all the way down to Key West. We went to a place called Boondocks that night for dinner. So we did the 7-mile bridge all the way down.
Right, so that's about a 2.5 hour drive for those of you that haven't done it. So occasionally we'll do wild, crazy long drives for a good meal. So here we are at Boondocks, which was actually another suggestion by Traveling Robert. So thanks again for everything. Great restaurant, really fun, super fun, beachy, just, you know, Florida Keys vibe.
So we actually got so excited after dinner, and we were so close that we decided just to make the short trip down from Boondocks to Key West.
Yeah, it was just an additional half hour or so. So after dinner, we were rejuvenated, and it was actually the end of Memorial Day weekend. So you could tell when we got there, we were on the famous historical Duval Street, which is kind of a big party street, lots of restaurants, bars, shops, art galleries, really cool spot. You could tell people had been partying long and hard, and we're kind of winding down and heading out at that point. But really, really fun, colorful, interesting, cool place. So that's a must see when you're in Key West.
Yeah, so we walked around for a little bit, probably just an hour. Everything seemed to be wrapping up, and we drove back to Key Largo and got to actually see the whole overseas highway, this time by moonlight.
We did, and again, we cannot emphasize it enough. Even if when you go to Key West, even if you fly into Key West directly, definitely rent a vehicle and just do the 7-mile drive. I'd recommend doing the whole drive from Key West, the 2.5 hours up to Key Largo. You will not regret it. Just the most beautiful thing I have ever seen in my life. Don't miss it.
All right, so the next morning we got some breakfast at this really cool local diner, Henrietta's Diner in Key Largo.
We did, which they do not warn you. It has the largest biscuits you will ever eat in your entire life. It was as big as my head. The rest of the food was amazing too, but the biscuits, go for the biscuits. And also, of course, we had to get some saltwater taffy,
Yes.
key lime flavored.
So, this is us in our new water shoes, actually, going to check out the beach and the dock area at Riptide Resort.
I forced Stan to get some cheap, dorky, tacky water shoes, which he later appreciated when we were walking around on slimy, seaweedy rocks in the water in Key Largo. And it's just worth it just to see him wearing them. Water shoes, I recommend them if you're in rocky areas.
So we just hung out the rest of the night, checked out the beach, and grilled up some food.
Well, you grilled up some food. It was an awesome night in Key Largo, just swimming, watching the sunset, grilling out. It's an indescribable experience. So if you haven't been to the Keys yet, it's a must visit in my opinion, and we will definitely be back hopefully for a longer stretch.
Yes, this time in the winter.
Yeah. So upcoming next, we have 2 more videos, I believe, of the Keys.
Yes, so we have 2 videos for the Keys coming up. It's going to be all Key West. We were there for about a week, and we were in Key Largo.
I think almost 2 weeks altogether.
Okay, so
Something like that.
So there's a ton of stuff to do in Key West. So you'll see in the upcoming 2 videos our time in Key West.
You will. So there's a fly. You will. You'll see the rest of our times in Key West. Frankly, if we had our way, we probably never would have left. Amazing place. So we hope you enjoy the next couple videos in Key West, and we will see you
On the road.
on the road.
You want to scoot over this way?
Sure.
Is that good? All right, you ready?
Sure.